From Defiance High School's Bulldog Studio One, the Defiance News Network, featuring
Took you long enough, Defiance.
Yeah, we've been sitting here all summer, waiting for you, collecting dust.
I used the bathroom.
Oh, we're just kidding, Defiance.
I'm Ethan Engel.
And hey, I'm Lydia Fernandez.
And this is DNN.
Cue the headlines.
Let us talk right down to earth in a language that we can all easily understand. Mr. Eric West has left the building. No farewells, no goodbyes. He just dropped the mic. His last words, and I quote, "I don't have any more hair to pull out." End quote.
On a more uplifting note, we have many new crew members. We welcome to DNN Carter Campbell, Ryan Fairchild, Tayon Jimenez, Gabriel Kahn, Malachi Simmons, Bailey Engel, Aiden Limber, Hector Ornelas Magana, Zach Ritchie, and Santiago Valdez.
I think Bailey's out to get me. The 51st Band Spectacular begins tomorrow at 7:30 at the stadium. Showcasing bands will be Ayersville, Evergreen, Lima Shawnee, Sylvania, Northview, Olentangy.
Actually, it's pronounced Olentangy.
Oh, thank you, Drake. Olentangy. Tangy, rolls off the tongue. Olentangy Orange and our very own Band of Class. Special guest performers are the Ohio University Marching 110. Gates and concessions will open at 6 o'clock. The tickets for adults are $10 and students and senior citizens are for $5. Preschoolers are for free. So that's music to my ears.
We all like food, but if it's not free food, what could be better? New food. Well, if it was free new food, that'd be kind of cool. We'll settle for a couple of new restaurants here in Defiance. First up, we got Moncho's Lounge, which is quite near to here actually. Second of all, we got Labo's Gourmet Grilled Cheese opening in the mall here soon.
I like grilled cheese. The DECA class sold senior parking spots through September 2nd. They were painted on September 7th. Sherwin-Williams had provided the paint. This is just to raise money to support DECA. Now there was also a bake sale organized by Ava Schock to aid suicide prevention. All the proceeds from the bake sale went to a One Step at a Time program, a suicide prevention group.
The man sitting next to me, Ethan Engel, has done something very few have accomplished. He has completed his Eagle Scout project. Ethan's project was dedicated to the memory of his grandfather, James Engel II. Ethan enlisted the help of his family and friends to help piece the project together. None of this, however, would have been accomplished without the helpful donations from Spiker Construction, Drop Zone Pizzeria, and a group from Campbell's Soup that were good friends with his grandfather.
In addition, our sports anchor Peyton Kressel is also actively working towards his Eagle Scout project. Peyton is building an observation deck at Penny Nature Center. Good luck, Peyton. You know, sports is still a thing, right?
Yes.
So we're going to give it to Peyton. And does he have a wingman this time?
New guy.
New guy. It's going to be a surprise. And after that is going to be a new segment with Zach Ritchie, Real Wheels.
Hey, welcome to whatever this is. Today we'll be checking the oil. And if you don't know where your dipstick is, which is what we're going to be checking, YouTube it or Google it. I don't care which one. So mine is right here. And the first thing you want to do is pop it out and clear it, which is just wiping it on some surface. Doesn't really matter what it is. And then you dip it back in and you pop it back out. You want to make sure you have some light to see where it is properly. And mine is right there, which it should be around that dot. So it's telling me it's way over. So I need to drain my oil at some point. I don't know. And you put it back in. There you go.
What's up, Defiance? I'm Peyton Kressel.
And I'm Carter Campbell.
Now let's talk sports. You may have noticed a few changes this year to the program. For instance, we've upgraded our anchor, so Mark is long gone.
That's right, Peyton. We also try out new locations throughout the year.
Now, let's talk about scores. We all know we got the River Rock back for the second year in a row for the football team, who faced Napoleon on August 9th. Since then, the record has been 2-2 with another win against Shawnee last week. The Bulldogs are looking to put their record at 3-2 tonight as they play Kenton at home.
Heading into volleyball, the girls had a rough start to their season, starting off 0-2, but went on a 4-game winning streak through a stretch of games, increasing their record to 4-5. Lady Dogs will go against Wasion tomorrow at home.
Running over to cross country, where both teams kicked off the season with the Defiance Early Bird Open. They then went to the Wapakoneta Night Meet, where the boys placed 4th out of 11 teams and the girls placed 3rd out of 10 teams. Both teams have a meet tomorrow at the St. Francis Invitational.
Kicking it into soccer, the boys in blue have started off their season 1-6 with their only win against Van Wert. They pick up play tomorrow at Archibald away. The girls soccer team also started off 1-6 with their only win against Van Wert. They also play on the 20th away at Elida.
Heading to the green, where the boys had a match against St. Mary's on September 7th, winning with a final score of 192-170. Their next meet is the 20th in Wasion at 4:30, while the girls had a match the 6th, having a tough defeat against Antwerp and Patrick Henry, putting the record at 3-6.
Now serving over the courts with the girls tennis team. Lady Dogs started off their season 2-10, but placed 2nd at the Bryan Doubles Tournament on the 10th. Their next match is against Springfield on Monday the 19th at 4:30.
Well, that's all, Defiance. I'm Peyton Kressel.
And I'm Carter Campbell.
And that was sports.
Santi brought back what's behind this door, and that's what's coming up next.
Santi has finally added some life to that segment. You get him, Tiger.
Trust fall.
I'm with Prof. Hayner, and what does Hispanic Heritage Month begin?
Oh, it begins September 15th, so it's actually this Thursday. Yes, it is.
Cool.
Yes.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month celebrate?
Okay, we celebrate the life and history of some American people who are from Spain, Central America, South America, and Mexico.
What's the difference between Latino and Hispanic?
Hispanic is anybody from the 21 Spanish-speaking country, and Latino is somebody from Latin America.
Hi, I'm with Prof. McDonald's. What is September 15th such a significant date?
So on September 15th, there was a Grito de Dolores in Mexico, which means that a bunch of people had gotten together to say they wanted their independence from Spain. And so they had this Grito de Dolores and fought for 11 years to earn their independence from Spain, but that was the start. And so there were a lot of other countries who also fought to get their independence from Spain at the same time.
Yeah, that's cool. What are some of the traditions during this month?
So in bigger cities, you'll see a lot more like parades and things, but even in Defiance, you will see some things around. For example, this weekend I was at Meyer and they had Celebrate Hispanic Heritage t-shirts and some Latina t-shirts. So you'll see some things around town. There used to be some other events, but right now I would just say it's going to be families getting together just to be together and celebrate and have meals together and just to recognize their heritage.
How are you and your classes celebrating Heritage Month?
So one of the things that we're doing that will be visible throughout the school is that every student who's in a Spanish class will have one like small square to color, and then that square becomes part of a larger poster. And there are 4 different types of posters that have simple Spanish positive phrases on them, so that if someone doesn't know Spanish, they can look them up and figure them out. It'd be like a fun challenge. So those will be all around the school. That's one of the things we're doing. They'll also be learning about other well-known Hispanic people and just to emphasize Hispanic heritage.
I'd like to check that out sometime.
Awesome. Gracias.
De nada.
Adios.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Defiance.
Yes, sir, it sure does.
And I'm glad you guys got to sit down and enjoy the final season with us as anchors. Wow, this is kind of thrilling.
It is our last year.
But I'm still Ethan Engel.
And hey, I'm still Lydia Fernandez. Until next time. Until next time.
That was really cheesy.
It was Disney Channel vibes, I'm sorry. Sorry, should I do the Jerry's? Yeah.